If there's one thing you need to know about me, I'm absolutely obsessed with Disney World. And when I say Disney World, I mean the one in Orlando. But today we are switching it up and I'm here at Disneyland in California. If you've been following along on some of my travels, you know that I spent the last week in LA traveling, exploring. But now we're here, we're in Anaheim, California at Disneyland, and we also have park hoppers, so we'll be heading over to California Adventure today, tomorrow, and just like doing the whole little bit. In addition to loving the Disney World parks, we're also huge Marvel people. We love Pixar, we love food, we love everything Disney, and I'm so excited to be here. So I'm here with my entire family, and they are actually heading over to do some mobile ordering right now. I don't know what today or tomorrow we'll have in store. I don't know Disneyland as well as I do Disney World, so I'm interested to see like the differences, pros and cons to each park. I don't want to say one is better than the other, but just walking down Main Street in Magic Kingdom is so different than walking down Main Street in Disneyland, so I'm not gonna knock it too hard, but I have to say it's like Disney World's Magic Kingdom, but like miniaturized, I guess. It will be interesting to see what we think about Disneyland, so let's get on with the day. I can't believe we're here, yay! And here's my family doing the mobile ordering. Huge announcement to make. For the first time ever in my entire 20 years of life, I have beat my brother at Buzz Lightyear. How do you feel?
Real bad.
I beat him, I beat him. Next ride, Millennium Falcon, and we are going single rider to try to kill some time because it's a 90-minute wait and we still have another like hour until our lightning lane is ready, so we're gonna ride on this. We waited 0 minutes. I told you that was gonna happen. Literally no wait. I'm so glad we ended up doing single rider. We literally walked on. Wasn't that amazing, Dad?
It was.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
People literally were waiting over an hour for that ride and we just walked right on. And I feel like, of course, with your family, I'm sure it's much funner, you know. We've done that before. But
we'd be separated anyway because
right.
the seats aren't even close to each other.
Exactly. So like I feel like it doesn't even make a difference whether you do single rider or do like a with your party, and we literally waited 0 minutes. We made a stop here at the Red Rose Tavern and my order's actually ready, so I got, I don't know if it's like a cupcake or a cookie, but I know it has the gray stuff in it from the Beauty and the Beast song. You know, it's like, try the gray stuff, it's delicious, that song. It's cookies and cream flavored. I've had it before in Disney World, but I've never had it here or in this like cookie slash like cupcake form, so I'm excited to try it, but it's ready, so I'm gonna go grab it. Interesting. It tastes different than the one at Be Our Guest. It's not as like, I don't know how to explain it. It's more like frosting-y than like a mousse, I guess. And it also has this like red velvet in the center that I was not expecting, but it's still pretty good. A lightning lane for the Matterhorn, and even though I told you we came here a couple years ago, we did not get on this ride and my mom has been dying to ride it, and I'm really glad that we ended up getting a lightning lane for it because it's literally like an 85-minute wait, and the lightning lane should get us up there in like 10-20 minutes. Like it really shouldn't take that long, and then maybe heading to California Adventure, I don't know. And we are finishing up our day at Disneyland. Bye! Day 2 of Disneyland, and we are heading over to California Adventure. I didn't mention this, but we are actually staying at the Grand California, which is so freaking convenient because look, this is the view from our balcony. Disneyland is literally right there. And then California Adventure is right there. That's literally soaring. This is a Disney hotel, so of course it's a little bit more pricey than like staying off property or staying at like a good neighbor hotel. But the convenience of walking out of our room and going straight into the park is so elite. I can't even explain it. So this hotel gives us direct access into California Adventure, but we also get direct access to the middle of downtown Disney, which then makes Disneyland like a 2-minute walk. So there's the Disneyland train. Yesterday was so much fun. Disneyland was great. I have so many thoughts on it, but I'll talk about that at the end of this. And our next adventure for today is California Adventure. I'm so excited to see Avengers Campus.
No. Pretty Caroline, stone cold stunner. She was a
We did a mobile order at the Cozy Cone Motel here in Cars Land, which is so cute. We're now moving into Pixar Pier, and the weather has changed drastically. It is way too hot for this jacket, but I don't feel like carrying it. Lunch was so good. I was so hungry I couldn't even stop to try and vlog. Like, my stomach was really growling. I feel like I was about to pass out, especially after Incredicoaster, because that ride is also insane. You like flip upside down and go super fast, and it's like loud in your ear. So really eventful last couple hours, and the lunch was very good. I have to say it's probably the best quick service that we've had in a very long time in Disney World. I would put that up next to like Satuli Canteen. I'm here in Washington, D.C. in my college apartment, getting back into the swing of things, and I completely forgot to end this video. A couple points I want to make before we end this, because I know I was comparing Disney World to Disneyland a lot, and now that I've reflected on the trip and kind of thought about both resorts, I do not think you can compare them. I think they are two completely separate entities, same company, Disney World, Disneyland, of course, you know, Disney, but I just feel like they're incomparable. Disneyland had that amazing history. It was so cool to be walking down the same streets as Walt Disney and kind of see what his vision was, and then to compare it to Disney World and be like what the vision then became, you know? It was cool to have that history and to have the like old things to go see in Disneyland, but I just don't think it's comparable to Disney. I obviously, might not be obvious. Because if this is your first video, you might not know. I go to Disney World literally like every 2 months. Like, I'm obsessed. I go all the time. I just went on my first solo trip back in January. But point is, I love Disney World, so I will never say that anything's better than it. I would actually find it very hard to believe that people would like Disneyland over Disney World. I just think there's so much more there. But again, it's a completely separate thing. Like, there's so much more land and it's so much more like calculated, whereas Disneyland, you know, it was their first project. So I'm not gonna crap on it too hard. I also loved Avengers Campus. I loved Pixar Pier. So cute, so fun, great, amazing trip. If you didn't know, I was actually in Los Angeles before we went down to Anaheim, and I vlogged that whole entire trip too, which again was so freaking fun. I love California. I love Los Angeles. I said it in that video and I'll say it here too. I will be living there at some point in my life. But that is where I'm gonna end this. I post videos every Tuesday and Thursday at 3 p.m. So I'll see you in my next one. Also, I'm heading on a girls trip in a couple days, so stay tuned to see where I'm going with my friends. And yeah, that's gonna be the end of this.